All right, I've got my coffee and I'm ready to chat. So, if you're a self published children's book author and you self publish your children's book on Amazon KDP and you feel like you're hitting a wall and you're just struggling to keep going, I totally get it. I've been there, I've done that. And I feel like we're all there at some point in the journey of building our business as self published children's book authors. So, I just wanted to make this video as more of like a sit down coffee chit chat, and I just want to talk you through it and tell you everything that like I've gone through in building my children's book business and all the hurdles that I've run into, I have overcome. And I want to give you like some like actionable like little wins in this video too. So I hope you like this kind of video. Like I know most of my videos are very like high energy and they're very like, okay, like here are 3 tips on how you can market your children's book. Okay, here are 10 tips to sell your children's book, or how to make your first $1,000 in children's book sales. Yes, those videos are good and I really enjoy making those videos, but I wanted this one to be more casual and more of like a mental health check, because I know that most of us need that help and just like a little talk. Let's just have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the harsh reality of being a self-published children's book author and trying to grow your business and sell more books so you can actually live out the dream of doing this full-time like I am doing right now. And if we haven't met before, hi, my name is Harley and I'm an award-winning self-published children's book author and illustrator. From publishing my 3 books, I have literally turned this into my full-time job, like I said before. So if that's something that you want to do as well, go ahead and hit subscribe down below so you don't miss a new video. When we all start this self-publishing journey, we're all like super thrilled, we're super pumped, we're super excited, and we think like, okay, like this is going to be amazing. I'm going to self-publish it and people are just going to buy my book and it's going to be awesome and I will be an overnight success. You know, like I know that's how I thought, and I know a lot of other clients of mine think that way too. And that's really normal because we see all these other like YouTube videos that are like, oh, you self-publish in this children's book niche on Amazon KDP with these keywords and these categories and you'll make $300 a day or whatever. And I know that is possible for some, but it's not entirely realistic at all, especially since these people are just like pumping a ton of money into ads and that's how they're doing it. For the people that like genuinely want to write and publish children's books and genuinely want to impact kids and just overall like want to have a better culture than like the get rich quick culture, especially on Amazon KDP, because that is unfortunately a thing. And also there are people with like AI generated like written books and illustrated books. And like, I get it. Some of us need to use AI for illustrations because it is so expensive to self-publish. I get it. I do. But it's the ones with like the bad intent behind it. I think that's the part that really gets me, because there are so many people like you and I who genuinely care about the messages that we give to kids and like how we want to actually impact them for the long term, and we have their best interests in mind. So it can be really hard to compete with that, and it can be really hard to just keep going after you hear those messages of like, oh, I'm not making $300 a day. If anything, I'm losing money. Like I'm in the red. So when is it going to happen for me? Like, should I even keep doing this? Like, is this even possible for me? I cannot tell you how many times I literally felt the exact same way. I think I can probably count on 2 hands how many times I've gone through actual burnout. Like I genuinely couldn't be bothered to post on Instagram. I couldn't be bothered to post on Facebook. I couldn't be bothered to even like look at my books because I felt like kind of a failure and I felt like I was doing everything wrong, or like I wasn't good enough at actually being an author and illustrator and actually like marketing and selling my books. Like I genuinely was like, I just don't think I'm cut out for this. So maybe I should just stop. Maybe I should just take a break and like regather, and maybe I should just get a different job. You know, I've been there. I totally get it. And I will say that when you're self-publishing children's books, especially like on Amazon KDP, and you're not going to diversify where you sell them and you're just hoping for like those online sales, it is going to be really hard. And this is going to be a very long journey. And especially if you're not going to use ads in any way and like you want to grow your platform organically and naturally, this is going to take a lot of time. And I think a lot of people, actually, I know a lot of people underestimate how long it's going to take because they see these people like who are overnight successes and they just blow up on social media and they think like, oh, well, that's going to happen for me. Or like, my book cover is good enough. So like Amazon's just going to push it out, so I don't need to worry about that. And then you get hit with the whole reality of like, that actually isn't going to happen for you. Like it's hard. It takes a really, really, really long time. And I wish more people would be honest about it. Because yes, you can do everything that I tell you in any one of my other videos. Like you can do all the marketing, you can do all the selling, you can do all the posting. I'm going to tell you right now, it's still going to take a really long time for the online traction to really build and really grow. I mean, for example, I just hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, in which case, if you are one of my subscribers, like I really, really appreciate you. I'm really glad that my videos can help you and help motivate you and actually teach you something because I genuinely wanted a channel like this when I was starting. But, it's like there are some channels, but like, it's not like going into more like unique ways of how to like market and sell your books and like actually like, have different income streams and whatever. So I'm glad that I'm able to provide that for you. And also with hitting 2,000 subscribers, I just recently got monetized on YouTube, which is also like a huge, huge milestone for me because I have been actively trying to get monetized on YouTube from a YouTube channel for like 4 years. And it wasn't with this channel originally. It was with like a totally different channel and it was like a kids book read aloud channel. And that one still does get views like every day, which is kind of crazy. It took so long to try to even get that one monetized because at one point I was posting, and then it like blew up. The YouTube algorithm like picked it up and I was getting like subscribers left and right. Like it was crazy. I was like low key viral, but then I had like a medical emergency. So like I couldn't post for 1 week. All of that momentum like stopped. It was just automatically ceased by YouTube because I didn't post for 1 week. And then for, I think, a year and a half after that, I kept trying to get that momentum because I was like, oh my gosh, like I know that my videos are good enough to get picked up by the YouTube algorithm and that people are actually clicking, they're actually watching, and they're actually like watching more of my videos. I know it can get there, but like it literally took a year and a half of consistent posting, consistent like content creation, consistent uploading. I didn't miss any uploads for like a year and a half until it just wasn't picking up for me. And then I decided to not post on that one. And I was like, okay, well, I guess that's just not meant to happen again right now. Like, who knows? I might pick that one up again. But this is my second YouTube channel. That was a long-winded way of me saying this is my second YouTube channel. Sorry. But this is my second YouTube channel. And for me to like hit 2,000 subscribers and to finally be monetized and like actually hit that goal that I've been trying to work towards for 4 years actually happen, like such a huge payoff. And it's funny because like posting on YouTube for me, it used to be like a once a week thing. And like the growth was really, really, really slow for a long time. And that's normal. Like it's really normal. And I was like trying my best and I was like optimizing my titles. I was optimizing my thumbnails and I was making content that my target audience, which is self-published children's book authors, need to see and want to see and can actually learn from. And it wasn't until like 8 months into posting on YouTube for this channel that like I got a video picked up randomly, by the way. It wasn't performing that well for a while, and then all of a sudden YouTube just started picking it up and like suggesting it to so many more people, and like not quite to the point of like my other channel, which I'm actually really grateful for. I want it to be slow and steady and sustainable and not like a huge spike, because I don't want just like anybody watching my videos. I want the people that are actually going to learn from my videos watching my videos. So I'm really grateful for that. And if you're one of my channel supporters, I'm actually making a video about how I got monetized and like the steps to getting monetized on YouTube. So if you're a channel member, you're going to get access to that video. But if you want to get access to that video, the link to be a channel supporter is in the description below. And I'm going to tell you right now that before YouTube picked up that video, I went like, a few weeks here and there, not wanting to actually like upload. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to spend like 2 to 3 hours making a video and like editing the video and publishing the video and doing the thumbnail, and all for what? Like, I don't feel like it today. Like, I'm not going to do that. It's obviously not getting picked up, so I'm just not going to post. But I still did it, and for a couple weeks I would miss an upload, but for the most part I would still just keep posting. And I'm like, you know what? Think of the long-term vision, think of why we're doing this, think of like all the people that we could help. So just do it. And that's what I did. I just kept doing it, and I kept uploading, and then all of a sudden YouTube just picks up a video. And this can translate to children's book publishing and marketing too. Like, you're probably experiencing the same thing. Like, you're posting on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube, and you're just thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm not getting any reach. I'm not getting any likes. Like, nobody's commenting on my posts. Like, nobody's clicking on my links, or like, I'm not getting any book sales. Like, what am I doing wrong? Believe me, I have been there. I've been there. And this is kind of the same principle. It's the same learning lesson that like applies to you as well, from like my YouTube growth and like the posting on YouTube for me, is that yes, it's going to be crickets for a long time, but you have to keep thinking about the long-term vision of why you're doing this, of why you're self-publishing, of why you're writing for kids, because it's a really hard industry to get into and to even like be successful in. It is so hard because there are literally genres for like, adult fiction or nonfiction that are so much easier to get sales in. And like kids books, it's like nearly impossible to get sales for kids books for whatever reason. I don't know. That could be like a whole other thing that we talk about later, but it's a very, very, very hard niche to dominate in. And like the people who can dominate and are successful, they've been doing it for a very long time. So you just have to keep remembering your why and like why you're doing this, and think about your long-term vision, like your ultimate goal. And just continue to put in those daily reps. And like, believe me, I know the daily reps can be so boring and so annoying at times too, because you're like, oh, didn't I just post on Instagram? Like, I just posted yesterday. Why do I have to post again? Like, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Can I just have somebody else do this for me? Or like, oh my gosh, I have to do this for my book. I have to do this. But you have to remember why you're doing this. And you also have to think about like the people that are overnight successes aren't actually overnight successes. They've been putting in the reps, they've been putting in the work, they've been grinding every day for probably years to get to where they're at. And you quite literally have to do the same thing. And I know that sounds like really overwhelming, but you can take it in bite-sized chunks. Like, you don't need to do everything all at once. And I know that if you do everything all at once, you are more likely to burn out. So please don't do that. Like, something simple that you can do is you can just create like, a free coloring page based on your book, or like a free, activity page or whatever. Post it on your website. Hook it up to your email service provider, and then just post about that on social media and get some new email list subscribers. Do something really simple, or just like post something about like the reason why you wrote your book, or the reason why you published your book, or just like post like a really nice review that somebody left you on your book. Like, it doesn't need to be that hard for you to have a quick little win every day to help you to keep going. And also, you created something amazing. You're literally doing something that a lot of people dream about, they talk about, and they're like, yeah, I'll get to it at some point. Like, yeah, I'll publish my first book at some point. Like, everybody says that they have a story in them that they want to publish and they actually want to get out there. But most people don't actually do it. So you're literally doing something that people only talk about and they never actually do. So you're already like 10 steps ahead of the general population, because you're actually doing the work and you're actually intentionally using your free will to build something absolutely amazing. And you have an amazing book and you have an amazing story, and you're a creative being that wants to share your art and your creativity with the world, and you're literally doing it. Like, how cool is that? You're literally doing it. So remind yourself that you are literally doing it. You're already 10 steps ahead of the general population. Not everybody's ever even going to publish a book, especially one that is heartfelt, that has meaning, that is genuine and genuinely helps kids. So you're doing an amazing job. Like, please just take it one day at a time. Do something that will make it easier for you, make it more fun. Just have a little bit more fun with it. You don't need to take it too seriously all the time. And I know with all the videos that I post, and I'm like, you need to do this. Believe me, I know how annoying I can sound it sometimes. But take it seriously, but also have fun with it. Like, make it into something that you actually want to do and you look forward to doing. However that looks for you, just try to figure it out and make it fun. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Like, I promise you, if somebody like me can do it, you can totally do it too. And I hope you like that little coffee chat video. If you're still watching this, thank you. I really hope this actually helped to inspire you and motivate you and encourage you, because this is a hard, long, lonely road that we're on. And I know you're doing really great things and you can do it. I totally believe in you. And if you want to keep watching more videos on children's book marketing and publishing, watch this next video right here. YouTube picked this one out just for you to watch, and YouTube thinks that you'll really enjoy it. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos on children's book marketing and publishing. Thank you so much for watching.